Hello, so the goal of this video is to quickly take you through my entire process and the screens that I designed for Schedule4Gym, which is a part of Site to Gym's employee portal. Schedule4Gym allows contractual trainers to sign up on the platform and publish their offerings for the members to buy through the mobile app. So the screens that I will show you right now has been curated just for this project. There were over 100 screens, which I don't think is necessary at all. So whenever a user or a personal trainer signs up with the platform, he can simply just log in. If he has not been onboarded as a trainer, then he must complete his onboarding process. There are some minimum requirements which a trainer must complete to become a certified or a verified trainer under Site to Gym. So a minimum of 3 images, a minimum of one video, one trainer certificate, and a minimum of one insurance is necessary for every trainer to become verified. Until and unless they upload these, they will have upload pending button here. Once they have completed all the requirements, they can submit for verification. Once a trainer has been verified, he can view his profile. Under the profile that he will see that he has been approved and he is a verified trainer. Now, once a trainer gets verified, he can go and create a personal training or workshops. In this video, I will only focus on personal trainings. So, a personal training he can create and publish that the members can buy on the mobile app. So, I chose a card view because a personal trainer is only limited to 8 packages per account. So, it gives a clear visual hierarchy to them. Now, to create a personal training, he can tap on this button. There are two types of personal training. One is public and one is private. I will only show you the public ones here. The package, once a trainer creates it, it will be visible to each and every member under that particular club. Now, what's the process of building a personal training bundle? There are two steps. One is basic detail and one is additional details, which will require package name details, the club. If a personal trainer is associated to multiple clubs, he can select which club he wants to select. If he's associated with only one club, then the club will be automatically selected. Once he fills all his details, selects a cancellation policy, minimum package expiry, he will see a summary. And once he finishes it, he will see the successful model. Once a package has been created, he can go and add his availability to the calendar. Now, depending on this availability, a member will be able to book classes with him. To add availability, the trainer must go to Schedule for Gym calendar. He can select what dates and what availability he wants to add. The duration will be dependent on the packages that he has created. If he has created packages with 30 minutes of duration, then only he can only select 30 minutes. Now, once he adds all the availability, there will be a checking here for collisions. Since one trainer cannot take two classes at once, he cannot add multiple availability at the same time. So green means that this availability is good to go. Yellow means that this availability can be added if some modifications are made. For example, if he has added 30 minutes of availability at the same time, he can edit it and change it into an hour of availability. Red means there's already a booking or a workshop which cannot be updated at all. So this availability must be removed. Now he also has an option to ask for approval. This means multiple members can book this slot with him, and he gets to decide who he wants to take classes with at that particular time. If he doesn't select this checkbox, then it's first come first serve. Whichever member books first will be allotted that slot. Now, once he adds all his availability, he can go and check his calendar. So any slot which has PT means it's an availability with PT. Having a member means is booked. If it's approval needed, I'm showing it with a tag. Now he also has multiple option to change the dates, edit the availability, and also delete the availability if he wants to. If he's not working any day, then he can just shut off his working day and all of his availability will be removed. If there are any members involved, then their passes will also be refunded. Now trainer has a specialized dashboard for under a site to gym. He will be able to see his current balance, which he can withdraw whenever he wants. There is a minimum requirement though. He must collect $100 for a withdrawal. He will see his last transaction if it's pending or completed, and the last date of settlement. We're showing him his upcoming bookings, the latest six, and the performance of his workshop and personal training. I'm not covering workshop again over here. That's a larger project. I'm only considering personal training here. And he will also be able to see his report on revenue. Now, this is just the overview of all his analytics. If he wants to see in depth, if he wants to do an in depth analysis, he can go under the analysis section of his system. Now, under clients, he will be able to see, the trainer will be able to see whatever he has sold and whatever clients he has. Now, active clients mean any client that has purchased a workshop or a personal training which hasn't expired. Inactive means packages which have expired. Now, if he selects, I decided to do a two column layout here, which is a very standard layout for showing members or clients. So over here, if he is associated with multiple clubs, he will be able to see which member is associated with which club. Whenever he selects any member, he will be able to see stats related to that member. Under personal training, we will be able to see his bot PT bundles. Also, the trainer can mark their attendance if the member was present or not at a particular time and decide if he wants to deduct their session or not. If the member was present, the session gets automatically deducted. If he was not present, then the trainer has the option to decide if he wants to return their session or just deduct it, depending on how what kind of relationship he has with the trainer. If there are no bundles bought by any member, then he will see an empty screen. So this was all regarding trainer. I mean, this is not all. There are like more 100 more screens, but this is a gist of what personal training module is capable of. Thank you so much.